Hi there guys, welcome to another PIVX class. We've got another quickie explanation, and it's a good one. Today we're going to explain cryptography and how cryptocurrencies use it, and we're going to do it super fast. If you want more in-depth explanations for how it works, I am cooking up a longer video for that, but it may be a bit of a while yet. It requires a fair bit of fact-checking when you aren't a cryptographer yourself. Anyways, let's stop adding to that clock and get on with the show. Alright, so first off, what is cryptography? Simply put, it is creating secret codes to scramble up a message or some data to make it impossible for someone to read if they do not have the code to unscramble the message. This process of scrambling the data is called encryption. The process of unscrambling the data is called decryption. Older conventional methods could get very complex, but many were actually quite simple. If two people wanted to communicate by mail secretly, they could meet before separating and assign every letter in the alphabet a number. They could write these letters to number matches on 2 sheets of paper and each take one. These papers become the key to their encryption. The sender encrypts the message into numbers with their key. Then the receiver decrypts the message with their copy of the key. Anyone who intercepts the message won't know which numbers mean what because they were never given a copy of the key. This is a pretty simple method of cryptography that just about anyone can do. Unfortunately, it isn't quite as easy in the digital age. Cryptocurrencies have to go a fair bit further to keep the access keys for your funds a secret. When you create a wallet for a given cryptocurrency, a private key is generated for you. The wallet also derives a public key from the private key. This public key is then turned into a hash to act as your public address. Side note, a hash is an alphanumeric string of a fixed length that is created from a data set. In this case, you are converting the public key into a hash. This hash is your public address. For someone who wants to send you money, they need this public address. However, to take money out of that address, you need the private key. This is how cryptography is used to secure cryptocurrency. You can derive out the public key from the hash if you want, but it's statistically impossible to derive the private key from the public key. It is a one-way street in creating a public key. Think of this private key like your signature on a check, except that signature cannot be forged or copied. The only way someone can get a copy of this digital signature of yours is if you don't keep it private. This is why we never, ever give anyone our private keys. Even if you think someone is trying to help you with a technical problem, and they might be, never give them your private key or anything that could contain your private key. Thanks to cryptography, if you keep your private key safe, your funds will always be safe too. And that's the short version. As I said before, stay tuned for a long version down the road. I'll throw a link in the description when that is available. To be honest, you don't really need to know exactly how this stuff works. Very few people know the specifics because of just how complex it is. The simple way to put it is that cryptography is used to protect your funds from theft. If you keep your private key a secret, you are quite safe. Just don't lose the key. Please leave us a like if the video was helpful and share it around. Thank you for tuning in. I love having you here, and I will see you in the next PIVX class.